Hey everybody, before we start the stream, make sure that you are following me so that you can get more of my awesome content and join the Discord to voice chat with me. But don't worry, you won't be recorded. And make sure to go check out my reviews over on YouTube. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. And if you are one of those rare people that like to read, you can find my after action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some of my merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in my About section down below. Hello everyone and welcome! I'm Mike and this is Mike's After Action Reviews, and today we are doing the Trailers with Mike weekly live stream. We're going to be checking out some trailers. There's one in particular I'm very interested in. I'm trying to figure out what to do with this cord. I'm probably going to have to adjust the sound, so I'll just leave it in front. I have the hiccups, so bear with me here. But just an update on what's going on with the channel before we get started. I do want to let you guys know, you know what, actually, I lowered my seat, but I don't think I like that I did that, so I'm going to raise it up when I have to stand up real quick. Just to give you guys, there we go. Just to give you guys a quick update, so I am working on the Starship Troopers Terran Command video, the After Action review, and it's coming along really great. It's very ambitious, so there's a lot of things going into that, so bear with that. And then later this month I'm going to be releasing a... So I know I originally promised that it was going to be a spoiler review for Horizon Forbidden West, but I've kind of changed my mind about that because of the spoiler reviews take a long time. They're very long. They take a long time, and right now I have a lot of things going on, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do a really good one, but I do have some ideas for a video that I could do that is shorter, that still covers basically what I wanted to cover with Horizon Forbidden West. And then it's hard to do spoiler reviews for open world game because there's so much that goes into it. So I do apologize, but you will be getting some content that is heavy on some spoilers for Horizon Forbidden West. It's something that I've wanted to talk about for a long time, but have not been able to because, like I said, kind of the schedule and stuff like that. But let's get into this video. So we're going to start with video game trailers today, and then we're going to move to movies and series. So the first trailer that we are going to watch today is Eresys, I think. I don't know. 1 second, I'm getting a message. Okay, cool. Eresys, however you say that. Official alpha footage teaser trailer coming at us from IGN. We are going to like this video. Let's read the description here. Here's a peek, at some Eresys. Is it Eresys or like Eri? E-R-E-E, like Eresys? Or is it Eresys, like here, sis? I don't know. Whatever. Excuse me. Alpha footage from the upcoming 4-person co-op game inspired by the works of H.P. Lovecraft. Eresys is coming to PC. It doesn't give us a release date. And excuse me for that long-winded intro. I just had to move something because it was blocking me from being able to... I don't know if you guys know, but I actually have my feet up. I'm like reclined back in the seat. It's like a lazy boy chair. And when I move like this, it's because my foot is on my desk, and I had something blocking my little footrest. But anyway, we've got a 29-second trailer, so let's check this thing out. Here we go. As always, any audio or video problems, please let me know in the chat and I'll fix it in real time. Anyway, sorry. Alright, H.P. Lovecraft. Getting the creepy feelings. It's a co-op game. What do we got? Show us what we got. Okay, we got trees. Looking a lot like the forest right now. We've got weird snake thing. Ooh, we've got tentacle monsters with lights. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, 1 second. What was that? Go back. What is that? What is moving around over there? We got some big tentacle thing. It looks, I see a tentacle thing here. How big is this tentacle thing? Let's see. Okay, so it's something big out there. Oh, right. Okay, so not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. But, basically it looks like a creepy version, like Lovecraftian version of almost like the forest. So, a little bit too much time spent on the woods here for my taste, for the trailer. And what is this? Oh, that's like a person. I see what it is. So this is a skeleton. See, there's the head. This is the arms here. Here is the rib cage, legs, the open cavity where the body would be. But it looks like it's melded into this weird altar thing. So, and this is just alpha footage. It's coming soon, and we don't have a release date. I never saw this one, so I'm wondering what's up with that. But anyway, let's check it out, what the comment section says. So, the enthusiasm, excitement, and thrilling rates in this trailer are beyond my comprehension. Thrilling rates. We need more Cthulhu games on all platforms, and now a co-op one sounds great. I'm in. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It depends on what exactly the co-op is. Nothing really interesting in the comment section. Pretty atmospheric trailer. I'm interested to see more. Excuse me. We need more Cthulhu games. Yeah, see, this is one of them booty girls. It would be nice to see how this game differs from the other 400 games that are exactly like this. Yeah, so that's... yeah, I mean... Soon equals 4+ years. Of course, no actual gameplay. That is my big thing. Actually, there is a... You know what I'm going to do? We're going to go off script just a little bit here, and I'm going to check out this gameplay trailer. One second. There is an ad. So there's a 1-minute gameplay trailer. And I have to wait for this ad. We've got 8 seconds on the ad. Ah, that's all right, Staff Sergeant. Matt, you didn't miss anything. I watched 30 seconds of a trailer, and now I'm actually going to watch another trailer that is the gameplay trailer. So we watched a video game trailer, but it was 30 seconds, and it didn't show anything. And then another trailer popped up in the little window and said, like, hey, check out this gameplay trailer. So we're going to watch the gameplay trailer. And so this is Eresys, however you say that. Why does it say Amnesia Dark Descent? That's not right. Let's see. Take a peek at gameplay, including terrifying creatures and more, in this trailer for Eresys, an upcoming co-op and horror game. Wait a minute. So this was released July 8th. And this was released August 1st. Why would the gameplay trailer come before? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. An expelled cultist has been playing with the book that he stole from the Order. On a cut-off island, his actions led to his death along with the inhabitants of the island, and an unknown void portal left unchecked. On the other hand, you and your fellow cultists need to send the entity back from where it came from and seal the portal. Claim the sources that are needed to complete the offer of the altars. Okay, it's coming to PC. Let's check this out. This is 1 minute. This one's going to be a little bit quick. I'm not going to pause it as much. I'm going to try to not pause it as much. So this game... Yeah, I don't know why they released the gameplay trailer and then later released a trailer that had no gameplay in it. That's weird. Okay. So... basically, you're going to run around and collect all of the items you need to do a ritual, it looks like. And this island looks like it's mostly abandoned. Okay. Alright, nothing too riveting yet. By the way, I want to note that this looks like Skyrim almost level graphics, which isn't bad, but it's not like... Okay, so it's not going to be like this amazing graphical quality game, which isn't bad, but like I said. But it actually, this looks like we're running through Skyrim right now. Elder Scrolls 5. Okay, big monster over here. That's interesting, okay. Whoa, big tree beast thing. The Ents are going to war. Okay, let's check it out. Let's see. So I'm wondering how combat... I'm wondering what combat is actually going to look like. Like, do you get weapons? Do you use magic? What the heck is that? Do you see that little bone sticking out between that? What the heck is this? This is... Hey, this is Mike's After X Reviews. We try to be a little bit family friendly here. We got... What the heck are you doing to me here? Okay, anyway. Oh, man. What the heck? See it out here in the distance? Okay, let's check it out. Okay, so that's got to be Cthulhu, because this is H.P. Lovecraft inspired, so... Alright, awesome. So, it's now... you can wish list it on Steam. It's got all these stuff. I have no idea. I'm sorry, guys. I have no idea why the gameplay trailer came out just recently. But actually, the gameplay trailer came out a while ago, and then this new trailer is just like a 30 seconds of nothing. Okay, dude, co-op horror games like this are so fun to play. Running away for your life is in absolute panic. Excuse me. It's a truly fun experience. It looks kind of rough, but interesting. See, that is true. I do agree with that. Let me see. Just like every horror game these days, doesn't leave anything to the imagination, as it just shows you what you're up against from the get-go. Okay, that is true. See, the thing that makes horror scary is fear of the unknown. Yes. And this applies to Lovecraftian horror, which obviously inspired the game, even more so than the other horrors. So judging by them showing all of the creatures' assets from the beginning screams they were trying to insert a wow factor into the trailer so people would buy it on impulse. That also screams to me money grab. It'll be interesting to see what it does turn out to be. Hopefully they do put some love into it. Okay, awesome. Yeah. So basically, yeah, the trailers aren't amazing for the game, but whatever the premise. If you're into co-op style games, graphics aren't super amazing. It is like Skyrim level, and by the way, Elder Scrolls games do not have great graphics, but so it's not bad. And then my big thing is just, I don't know how much into... I'm more of a story guy, something that gives you real progression, even if it's multiplayer, like real progression style games. So yeah, but it is a co-op little game. Basically, you run across this island, try to gather all the stuff in order to do this ritual to banish these demons. So check it out. It'll be coming to PC soon. We don't have a release date, so see how it goes. Probably, independent studio. I don't know. Doesn't say who is making it, but anyway, all right, we're going to move forward with the second one. I've spent enough time on this one. All right, like I said, sorry about that, guys. It was a goofy situation where why would you release a trailer with gameplay a month, like 1 month, and then the next month release a trailer with nothing in it? That doesn't make any sense. Usually there's some progression where it's like a nothing trailer, just a little teaser, and then you release gameplay as you get closer. But alright, this next one that we're going to be watching is coming at us from Nintendo. So, we are watching the trailer for... We Are OFK, release date announcement trailer on the Nintendo Switch. So, it is coming from Nintendo. We are going to like the video. We Are OFK premieres August 18th on Nintendo Switch. Pre-order today. Experience 5 weekly episodes and original song releases from indie pop band OFK, a music biopic series and interactive EP about 4 friends and a cat dreaming, dating, and paying rent in Los Angeles. I don't know if I'm going to like this. We'll see how it goes. That description doesn't make me excited, but we got a 1 minute 35 second trailer. Wow us now, Nintendo. Let's do it. Okay, so some sexual themes and strong language. There's the that we all know and love. Okay. Okay, interesting stylization. Okay, we got the music. If you're into this type of music, okay, and it says a 4-week event. So this is not a traditional game. I want to see what the gameplay looks like. I want to see what we're actually going to be doing.
I miss my life, Carter.
Okay. Hopefully story heavy. I do like the story stuff, so. Just got here. How are you? I'm okay, I guess. Do you think... Okay. Okay, so what's going on? So basically, it's almost like a narrative graphic novel, which isn't bad, and it's, I guess, we are OFK. I've never heard of OFK. It might be like a
Take a piece of me that hurts.
K-pop gang or something,
I throw it
or
away.
band. Excuse me. All right, and it is episodic.
Who's to say what will last?
I thought you had integrity.
I'm so jealous, man. To be able to just do the thing you want to be doing.
Okay. So I'm interested. Okay, so August 18th is the season premiere. This is basically, it reminds me, the way that they seem to be doing this reminds me of Telltale series games where you go through actual episodes and then decisions you make in the one episode will affect the rest of the season, you know. And they are releasing Baby Wolf. From the Telltale series, that's the one. That's the one I know is Big Bad Wolf. But my big thing here is that I don't know what the story's about. It seems like it's going to be a story-driven game. You make some decisions. There is just a little bit of like, this is like an arcade-style gameplay, and you have all this music from this band OFK. I've never heard of OFK. I'm not into whatever. But why it would be cool if they showed us a little bit better representation of what the story is going to look like. Anyway, let's check it out. Finally, a game for people whose personality is living in Los Angeles. Where's the game for guys whose only personality is camping? Nintendo's YouTube comments to whine about the existence of games he doesn't like. If you like the game or want to play, I think it's a nice and good on you. I'm just cracking wise on the content and aesthetic sense of the game. Yeah, I mean, it is true. Like, living in Los Angeles. That's what this game is. It would be great if Nintendo also added the Zelda HD games. Yeah, I don't care about any of that. Nintendo is advertising this game a lot, but I'm sorry, I don't see the big potential. Seems to be a cool game I'm going to buy, but you won't reach massed with this one. Yeah, that's what I was saying too. It seems like something a little bit different, and from the trailers, not something that's going to grab a lot of people. I see people are very split on this game. Yep, that's basically what I am kind of too. Honestly, I don't mind the characters and like the idea. I'm just annoyed we haven't seen any real gameplay. Thank you. Which makes me think it's a visual novel of some kind. For me, it's going to come down to price and probably watching a gameplay video. The game being more than $15 to $20 is not going to go over well. It's not a video game at all. It's 5 interactive episodes. Yes, that's how they're going to be referred to, with music videos intersplicing, telling you how great this band that doesn't yet exist is actually great, and you should totally listen to them. All the while, you decide what the people say in conversation or in text message. Yes, that's the whole game. That's it. Isn't that a visual? Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, I don't know where this person got the information about everything, but I mean, it is true. Visual novels usually carry much more interactivity nowadays than just be interested in this because we want you to buy our music. Yeah, but it does kind of seem boring. I guess it depends on what the story is. If it was a really great story, if you've ever... So, Staff Sergeant Matt, I don't know how much, if you're into the video game side of things or the movie side of things more, but there's a game called Heavy Rain. There's also another one called Detroit Becoming Human, and it's basically almost like a graphic novel. It's you play characters and you walk around and interact with objects and stuff, but there isn't, like, combat. You're basically just... and there's not even so much exploration. You're basically just guiding a mystery story in both of those games, kind of, and solving maybe crimes by talking to people and different things, but it's really more about the conversations you have with the characters and the choices you make, but it's really good. Like, those two games, I actually really like them, but this one, it doesn't seem like it has... because the story's good in those games, but this one, it's not showing me anything that really grabs me as far as the story. Yeah, kind of. Well, yeah. Think of like Yeah, CSI. So Heavy Rain is where you play as multiple characters and you jump between each character with each level, and you're trying to talk to different characters and discover different clues to be able to solve who's doing some murders and then find a kid who's been kidnapped. Yeah, so it is like that. It is like CSI. It's like Law and Order. They're trying to figure out things. But the story is really good. Here, just nothing seems to be jumping out at me as far as the story to make me go like, man, I really want to see this. But anyway, we're going to move on. So check this out when it comes out. It's, if you want to see it, it's August 18th. If somebody wants to leave me a comment on the YouTube side of things and let me know how the game is, please do that. But let's move on. Alright, so we've got our third trailer here. And this one is, I don't know. This one, so Eresys looked kind of generic. We Are OFK looked like it was mostly made to just sell this band's music, and the band doesn't even exist yet. And then this next one, hopefully, this list can kind of redeem itself here. So let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for Samurai Maiden. This is the announcement trailer from PS5 and PS4 games. We are going to like the video. What the heck is that? Oh, that's I'm going to save that. I'm going to check that out. Okay, so we are going to like the video. It is coming at us from PlayStation. D3 Publishers' brand new girls sword fighting action game, Samurai Maiden, is scheduled for release in this winter on PS5 and PS4. Experience the unique sword and ninjutsu action where a young woman from the 21st century splits the enemies in half while the beautiful ninja girls use their ninjutsu to swipe out the enemies. What is splits the enemies in half? We'll have to check that out. We've got a 1 minute and 34-second trailer. Let's go check it out. What the heck? Huh. I'm going to go like this and check that one out. I like that. Okay, let's check this out. Here we go. Where is he? So, a 21st century woman, so obviously time travel. I'm into that. Time travel stuff. Orcs, zombies, and skeletons, okay. Now wait a minute. The Hano G incident. Okay, so do some more research. I'm not going to do it now for time, but I'm not familiar with what the Hano G incident is, but it seems like it would probably be a real historical event, so. I don't think there were zombies and skeletons and orcs there, but this is obviously a fantasy version of that. Okay. I'd watch that anime, alright. Okay, so it looks like experience fast-paced action in the Sengoku period as this everyday girl slays demons and slashes her way through the chaos. So this looks like a pretty. It has the potential to be. It has the potential to be a JRPG. No, that's what it is, but it could be good if you're into JRPGs. This is the newest one coming at you here. Ooh. Some kissing going on if you're into kissing. I will slay all who is upon my rule. Bad guy looks a little weird there. Got the JRPG music. Not so much. Too many fast cuts for us to really appreciate the gameplay. But and then it has that anime style kind of art style. So. Yeah, I mean, definitely, it is definitely a JRPG. Not enough gameplay for me to really get invested in it. Let's see what it says. The art style looks great, and the combat seems smooth. Looking forward to this release. I didn't see enough of the combat to really make my own judgment. But, you know, maybe. I'm calling it now. The game is going to have $100 worth of costume DLC. That has been happening. If it has that, please do not. Please do not. Let me see. Gameplay actually looks great and the art style is cool. I didn't see enough gameplay. I'm looking for a less generic comment. I want to see Let me see. Samurai Maiden coming this winter. One-handed gaming men of culture. Oh, okay. Games like this can get announced or released in the same year, and yet 5 years on, we can't even get a single piece of anything for Metroid Prime 4. So, honestly, to tell you the truth, this looks more generic than I would like it to be for an action RPG like this. Japan puts out a lot of stuff like that, though, where it's almost copy paste. It depends on the story, but again, nothing really jumping out at me as far as either the gameplay even or the story. So I don't know if you guys see it, if you guys play it when it comes out, let me know in the comment section below what you think. But let's move on. And that is coming out in the winter. It doesn't exactly say when. But this next one I'm hoping is going to be a good trailer. I'm very excited about it. It looks cool from the thumbnail that I saw for the video. And then I googled an image to put on my thumbnail for this video, and the images I saw looked cool too. So let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for Meet Your Maker reveal trailer coming at us from PS5 and PS4 games. PS5 and PS4 games coming at us from PlayStation. We liked the video. Meet Your Maker, a new first-person building and raiding game set in a dark post-apocalyptic future, is Behavior Interactive's latest new IP. Watch the reveal trailer now. The Meet Your Maker will release in 2023 on PS4 and PS5. All right, let's check it out. We got a 2-minute trailer.
Custodian.
Okay, Dead by Daylight. Okay.
In the
Custodian.
Only one thing matters.
Ooh.
Pure genetic material.
Okay.
Take all you
Ominous robotic voice. We're trying to collect pure genetic material.
can
We're in the wasteland.
and build any. Take all you can.
Take all you can, okay.
Build anything to protect it. Can and
What the heck is that? Huh. Hey, Ellie! They made a video game character of you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm teasing my wife. My wife doesn't look that bad. No, but seriously, what the heck?
build
Because we've obviously got mutants and stuff. There's robots. That's the big thing.
anything to protect it.
Alright, build. See, is that a robot guy or is that a human? Just a second. This is actually important. Okay, so that looks like a person. I thought it was a robot, but the armors that they have look really cool. Okay. Build big old castles. Okay, you can place mutants and creatures, okay. Reid. So I am going to tell you, the aesthetic looks amazing. Who's going to be sleeping on the couch? Yeah, we'll see. I'll let you know how that goes. So the aesthetic looks awesome. I mean, just look at this guy. Like, he's like a techno samurai looking guy. He's got a sword, a gun. I think he's using a crossbow. Okay. Alright. Alright. I love games where they make like futuristic crossbow technology. It just looks cool. The aesthetic is awesome. All kinds of different monsters. Looks like a game to follow up on. Yeah, I mean, it does. So this is going to be create. This is going to be like a co-op game where you. It looks like it's basically like you build a castle or build a facility to guard this genetic material. Other players come and raid you. The graphics do look great. I will say that. Infiltrate. Protect. Steal. So my big thing is this. Oh, here's what I don't like in certain games is that you can build this big castle, take all this time, and then other players can come and destroy it. So if this is a situation where it's other players trying to come and steal a material or some resource that you have, but they can't destroy your building, that would be awesome. I would really like that because that means that I can build these really cool stuff. I can experiment with things that work and don't work, and you know, it would just be seems like a fun time. And then I can also if I can't destroy my enemy's base, but I can break in and basically complete the objective by stealing the thing. That means I can go to my enemy's base, another player's base. I can break in. I can succeed in beating the defenses that he creates, and then he can go in later, or he or she, and change them so that way I can go back to that same base and there's a new challenge. And so I do like the idea of that. So yeah, the only thing that I would hate is if you could destroy players' bases, because if you can destroy players' bases, it may still work and stuff, but at the same time, it's going to have diminishing returns as far as longevity, because I'm going to build this big base, take all this time, and then it's going to get destroyed, and then I'm going to have to start over again. And who likes to backwards progression, start over, and stuff like that? Survive. Okay. Or meet your maker. Okay, so my understanding is, honestly, I thought that this was robots, but it looks like it's just people. That's what I was looking at. Yeah, see, that's a person. I thought it was robots because it's like meet your maker, like you're a robot and you were made by somebody. Okay. Meet your maker. And then meetyourmaker.com. It's coming out in 2023. And it really does have a good aesthetic. And as you said, Staff Sergeant Matt. By the way, if I didn't say this before, Staff Sergeant Matt... trying to get the secret reload. By the way, if I didn't say this before, thank you for being here. Great to have you with us. Yeah, so the graphics, but as you said, the graphics do look really good. So, great concept. I'm sure there will be many original levels people will build. See, there you go. I actually love this concept. Rarely do I jump on hype trains, but after looking into the overview video and seeing the mechanics, I'm jumping right on board. Give me a ticket and seat me down, because I'm ready for the hype train. I'm wondering whether it'll be more like the Mighty Quest or Epic Loot or Mario Maker / Doom 2016 Snap Map in terms of how the levels themselves are made available. In either case, this looks like great fun. Honestly, I'm eager to see how it turns out. This looks like a blend of Save the World and Doom. Definitely a thumbs up. I'll pay attention to this title as we get closer to the release. Good point. Good point. I think... Doom being kind of the template for the combat system is a good idea, and it does look like that. So I'll give them this. Despite my gripes about DBD, I don't know what that is, I'm intrigued to see what the Dead by Daylight. I'm intrigued to see what the devs are actually taking a risk in diving. To see that the devs are taking a risk into diving into this concept instead of giving us another trend-following game like BR. I don't know what BR is, or the sorts. Hopefully, there's a reasonable storefront in this as well. Storefront? Oh, like it's not a bunch of microtransactions. I'm expecting nothing less than amazing indeed. No AAA developer understands the work people like these guys, Behavior Interactive, do. Okay. Let me check that out. Okay, cool. So I think this could be a pretty cool thing. I don't know how progression is going to work, or if it's if it's going to be like an MMO, or if it's going to be like match based. But it does look pretty cool, and the graphics are good. So if you're into just the gameplay side of things, this looks like it might be right up your alley. Gameplay and multiplayer and online play and stuff like that. This is probably for you. It's coming out in 2023. Check it out. Oh, right as we hit the 30, I'm actually over 30 minutes here, so I'm going to check out the last trailer and then, for video games, and then we're going to move into movies. So we are watching the trailer for Tactics Ogre Reborn, announcement trailer, PS5 and PS4 games. We're coming at us from PlayStation. Liking the video. The crown jewel of the tactical role-playing genre is Reborn. Tactics Ogre Reborn is coming on November 11th, 2022 on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. Tactics Ogre Reborn features updated game design, fully voiced cutscenes, improved graphics, and sound. This sounds a lot like Warcraft 3 Reforged. Immerse yourself in the fascinating world and intrigue of Tactics Ogre like never before. In this age of conflict, which path will you choose? Okay, 1 minute and 46 second trailer. Let's check it out. I've never played Tactics Ogre, so this is obviously a remaster, so let's see what they've got for us. Sing to me of a time long past, a time when men answered to power alone, ruled by steel, steeped in darkness. Sing of an age called what? Zytegena? I don't know what that means. Okay, this looks cool. Obviously story-based gameplay here. Square Enix, of course. Square Enix is a good developer. Yep, you already said that.
While we walk the earth, there will ever be conflict. A man will kill another over a husk of bread if not restrained.
This conflict is larger than us now.
People gotta eat, man. And if bread's the only thing left, and it's a choice between you and me, I'm getting that bread.
I only want to see an end of death. Kill me if you wish. You can never kill our spirit, nor our desire for justice.
Okay, so this is like this looks like Final Fantasy Tactics, which was also made by the same developer, so this is no surprise. It doesn't look bad or anything. Remastered, that's cool. I've never played this game, but I'm counting. This looks like. Are you able to control like armies? Because looks like this is the number of people that you control, or is it like you're the blue guys and then the purple guys are the enemies, or vice versa?
Nor our desire for justice.
Step forward and meet your fate. Only too gladly. Let our steel sing. Still I wait.
A lot of things are happening right now at once.
To hear how you would deliver
They
us.
ask for a stern hand to rule.
Wait a minute. I think there was a chicken? There's a chicken. Look at this. This is a unit that you can have? It's a chicken! What the heck is that? It's like a giant chicken, probably.
Hand to rule them.
What good are kinsmen who won't lift arms for our cause? They're as good as dead.
Too many died today.
The future of our people depends.
I'm just gonna let this play for a minute before I start really talking about it.
How long till it lies on my heart?
Ogre Battle Saga. I would like to know what the name comes from, because Tactics Ogre is a weird name. But basically, so it's like your classic Final Fantasy Tactics style game, myths, fantasy, magic, and might and magic type of stuff. Fighting alongside a team in a tactics map. So that's cool. Well, Bethesda wasn't lying when they said that we'll be playing one of the best RPGs ever made on 11/11/22 after all. Because I believe this. Well, I think it's delayed now, though, isn't it? That's when Starfield comes out. I don't know. I hope this continues. I love Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced games. Hope they get a remaster. And I hope that that if this does well, we'll actually bring back the Ogre franchise. I would love to see a remaster of Ogre Battle 64, as well as this new entry. While I won't pick this game up, the Final Fantasy Tactics grind style of combat never really appealed to me. I'm glad to see that this be a thing that's happening, and I hope it does well. I'd love to see the Ogre Battle series come back with either more remasters or even a new game. I'm voting for a remaster or retake on Ogre Battle 64 myself, as that was my favorite. Alright, awesome. I think I've seen that before. Let me see this. Cool. I get distracted with videos I want to watch later. Okay, so that looks cool. If you've played the game, I don't remember. Let me see. 1995 is when it first came out. So it was the year after I was born. I was 1 year old. I've never played this game. If you're into it and you've played it before, we got a remaster coming out. So check it out. And then hopefully, like people said, I really like Final Fantasy Tactics, and coming out November 11th. So. All right, but anyway, and let's move forward into movies and series. Here we go. All right, so this next one, let me see. I only have one trailer from Netflix this week, and I really appreciate it when I'm able to get trailers that are not from Netflix, because they always have they always have Netflix trailers. There's so many, and they put so many out all the time. And it's just nice to not have them. I'm really just talking through an ad because there's an ad on the video, so just bear with me here. Okay, but anyway, we are watching a trailer for something I'm actually not too excited for, and we'll see how it goes. But anyway, it is a trailer for Star Wars Andor. Official trailer 2022, Diego Luna, Stellan Skarsgård. I'm going to leave a like on the video, and coming to us from IGN. So watch the Andor trailer for the new Star Wars original series. This 3-episode premiere will be available to stream on Disney Plus from September 21st, 2022. Star Wars Andor is a spy thriller created by Tony Gilroy. The upcoming Disney Plus show stars Diego, all these people. So that's cool. Spy thriller. Now, I will tell you, I don't like really any of the Disney Plus series. I think they're all basically pretty mediocre, and I think that Star Wars in particular recently just has not been doing well as far as the content quality, so I don't have high hopes for this. We got a 2-minute and 24-second trailer, though. Let's check it out. All right, obviously Scotland. Maybe it's not Scotland. Maybe it's New Zealand. All right, so we got a bunch of ragtag people, and there is a Star Destroyer. Oh no! A mine.
From the Empire.
Okay. We're gonna steal from the Empire.
You just walk in like you belong. They're so proud of themselves. So fat and satisfied.
Now, I will say this just real quick.
They're so proud of themselves.
This guy is an amazing actor. I really like him. He's great. He was in Game of Thrones. He did a good job there. He'll probably do a good, they always do, most people do a good job in anything that they do, even if it's not, if the writing and stuff isn't good here, hopefully it'll be nice to see a good performance out of this guy.
So fat and satisfied.
Why are they drinking coffee? I don't think I've ever seen an Imperial officer drink anything. It's weird. I don't know. It just gives me a weird feeling.
They can't imagine that someone like me would ever get inside their house.
Okay.
Andor. The Empire is choking us so slowly. We're starting not to notice. What I'm asking is this. Wouldn't you rather give it all to something real?
So I wonder what he's trying to steal, though. Is it the Death Star plans? I thought that the Death Star plan was... No, because in Rogue One, he wasn't one of the people that helped steal the Death Star plans. I don't think. I don't know. That movie... Yeah, his character in that movie wasn't so memorable.
I need all the heroes I can get.
Okay.
For the greater good. Call it what you will.
Now, I forget his name, but this guy was in the animated series, and that was a big deal in the movie, is that he's one of the first animated series exclusive characters to come over to a movie, live-action movie, and so I really like him. He's a good actor and everything, and we'll see where he goes. Interesting.
Let's call it war. There's fermenting out there, son. Pockets of fermenting.
You're in my net.
It looks beautiful. Graphically, it looks very nice.
Or are you a thief?
You're slipping.
I'm not slipping. I've just been hiding for too long.
Okay.
As long as everyone thinks I'm an irritant.
Now that's Mon Mothma, who is very important. So this is Mon Mothma, who's very important in the original movie series, and she's like a big leader in the rebellion, so that's interesting.
As long as everyone thinks I'm an irritation, there's a good chance they'll miss what I'm really doing.
What are you really doing?
Oh, he's a good actor.
This is what revolution looks like.
Okay.
I'm tired of losing.
So, the biggest criticism that I have basically is that it's about this Cassian Andor, and I don't care about his character, and we know what happens to him in the end because of Rogue One, and if you haven't seen Rogue One, spoiler alert, okay, really, spoiler alert, it's been out for a while now, but he dies in it, so we know that his character arc here doesn't necessarily matter. Probably would have been a good idea to make a show called like Star Wars. Actually, that's what I will tell you the truth. I haven't seen this trailer yet, but other people have said they should have been called Star Wars The Rebellion or something. And then you made a bunch of new characters that you introduce that do because this is not really about Andor. This is about the beginning of what the Rebellion is, and which could be cool. But making it about Cassian Andor, Cassius or Cassian, I'm not sure, is probably the biggest mistake that they had. But graphically, it looks good. They do have some good actors, so we'll probably get some good performances. As always, I'm going to say I don't know how the writing is because Disney Plus shows writing tend to really suck. So this is a perfect example of how you do a teaser trailer. You're not getting a synopsis or plot of the entire series, but it perfectly gives you a setting and a vibe. That's a teaser. This looks special. Gritty and great to see how the rebellion was built and started. Looks like a war movie. Can't wait. Despite of what we think about the movies and TV shows, the Star Wars universe is amazing and feels believable. Seeing projects like this only gets us feel more depth the franchise can offer. Wait, gets us feel more. I don't know. What is this? Finally, a Star Wars show that looks genuinely exciting and interesting. Let's go. I don't know if it, okay, one second. That moment, that other story that you waited for 40 years, more than 40 years for, from the moment you put boots on the ground in 1977 and walked into the first convention, never knowing where you would go 45 years later, or how big it was going to get, and you close your eyes and think that the galaxy that you never knew how long the wait was going to be. We're still here, and just as excited as we were the first time we walked into the theater and saw the film that changed so many lives a long time ago. I really liked that. That was actually quite poetic, but it didn't say much about the trailer, so I've watched a couple of his things. I'm gonna check him out. Yeah, so I don't know. It could just be another generic. The problem is that it could just be like another generic thing. Like, it shouldn't be Andor. It should be, like I said, maybe you could put him in it as a character that shows up, but it looks like basically generic rebellion, like where the rebellion started, not about Cassian Andor's story. So anyway, it is coming out on September 21st. If it's only 3 episodes, I think I'll watch it. We'll see how it goes, and I'll talk about it. Maybe I'll do a blog entry. So yeah, check it out if you're into Star Wars. If you're still into Star Wars. I've kind of lost hope in a lot of Star Wars projects, but anyway, let's move forward here. We've got 4 more to go, and I'm running out of time. Man, these have been taking me longer. I'm going to blame you. It's Staff Sergeant Matt's fault. It's because he comes in and he talks to me. No, I'm just kidding. It's great to have you talking to me because this is so hard to do without people talking to me. And I need the chats and the views, so thank you so much for being here. And yeah, that's great. As long as you're loving it, we can take as long as we need to. But all right, we now are watching the trailer for Devotion, the official trailer. This is coming at us from Sony Pictures Entertainment. I'm going to like the video and meet the ones who made history in America's Forgotten War. Devotion movie, #Devotion movie, is exclusively in movie theaters this September. Devotion, an aerial war epic based on the best-selling book of the same name, tells the harrowing true story of the elite U.S. Navy fighter pilots during the Korean War. Their heroic sacrifices would ultimately make them the Navy's most celebrated wingmen. Okay, well, let's check it out. We got a 2-minute and 37-second trailer. I do see the smiley face right back at you, Staff Sergeant Matt. All right. Man, that's one job that I would... That's one job that I would really love to... Like, I would love it if I would love it. But I have this, I don't know if I could fly a plane, but it looks like it would be amazing to do if you could get over the fear of flying planes or whatever. I like having boots on the ground. Let's just put it that way.
Belong in the sky.
Okay.
Just remember you belong down here with us too, okay?
All right. I love war epics.
Your commanding officer called you one of the best pilots he's ever seen. It must be hard being the naval aviator. Absolutely. The whole world's
all right.
Did you ever think that you'd be in a squadron with a colored aviator?
Okay, so we do have kind of a historical, and I'll tell you, I really do like, I am not into the politics of any of this modern day political stuff at all. I hate it when they insert that into the media, but this is a true story of a guy who really joined and was a, if it is, if you know, it is, I'd have to check on the historical accuracy, but if, I mean, you know, if there's a black guy who joined the Navy as a pilot, like that's in that during that time, that's a big deal, and I would love to hear his story of the things he went through and overcame and how great he was at his job to be able to, you know, go through that. So I really love those types of stories, especially when it's natural instead of something inserted into, you know, into a story that it doesn't belong. So yeah, this looks like something that I'd be interested in.
It's good to meet you.
We're taking a slight detour on the way home. Say again?
What are you gonna find out about your wingman cruising at 10,000 feet, Lieutenant? Put him in a little bit of trouble? Who knows? We might get a peek at who he really is.
Okay.
The North Koreans came pouring over the 38th parallel.
All right.
Our guys need help, and we're up.
We knew this day might come.
Yeah, it doesn't make it any easier.
Inspired by the incredibly true story.
This. We bring everyone home.
That's right. Bring them home.
Get us killed. Can't tell you how many times people have told me to give up, quit, die even.
Don't give up. It really is sad that it is called the Forgotten War because so many people forget about the Korean War, but you know, there was some good that we did in Korea as a nation, but a lot of people lost their lives, and we really have to honor the heroes that came before us, and yeah, so.
One can't always do what you're told.
It's a mag!
If I did, I wouldn't be here.
What do you want me to do?
Just be my wingman.
Man. I wonder how this is going to compare to Maverick.
The real battle in all of life is being someone that people can count on.
Yeah, I wonder how this is going to compare to Maverick, because kind of that's
Show off.
movie that we can talk. That this is like a great history movie that we can all learn from.
That was pretty good. It's good.
November 23rd. Okay, so November 23rd, like I said, I wonder how it'll compare to Maverick. Because Maverick is kind of that aerial combat style with Tom Cruise. And it's still making money, by the way. It's doing really great. Let's see. If I had a nickel for every 2022 airplane movie starring Glenn Powell as one of the pilots, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's a weird that it happened twice. That is true, because I think he was in Maverick as well. I knew Tom Hudner. I was his Navy liaison during the Korean War Memorial dedication in the mid-1990s and accompanied him to the dedication and congressional reception. I asked him what drove him to risk his life in this way. I think he meant to say in this way. He said simply, "Jesse was my friend. Wish he and Jesse were around to see this. Looks like a great movie." That's really awesome. That's really awesome. Honor your heroes, guys. Remember, don't forget that everything that you have today, somebody bled for it. It's been a very, very long time since I've seen a trailer and thought to myself that every scene looks fantastic, and even if this were the only good scenes of this movie, I'm still more than happy to go see it, and I I have not enthusiastically enjoyed a movie in many years and can't wait for this. All right, awesome. So that looks great. Go check it out November 23rd. Honor our heroes by remembering them in great films. So cool. Yeah, that's exactly right. Staff Sergeant Matt, freedom is not free. Somebody paid for it. Okay, so we've got 3 more. Let's check it out here. The next one is the Netflix trailer for the day. All right, cool. So I don't know. We'll see how this one goes. I don't know exactly how good it's going to be, but we're going to check it out here. We are watching the trailer for Cyberpunk Edgerunners. Official trailer, Studio Trigger version, Netflix. I don't know what Studio Trigger version means, but it is coming at us from Netflix, and we're going to like that. Studio Trigger is one of the best in anime, so we asked them to cut an anime trailer. Cyberpunk Edgerunners is a 10-episode original anime by CD Projekt Red and Studio Trigger. Debuts only on Netflix this September. The trailer focuses on introducing our new Edgerunner crew, namely these people. This tells a standalone 10-episode story about a street kid trying to survive in Night City, a technology and body modification assessed city of the future. Having everything to lose, he stays alive by becoming an Edgerunner, a mercenary outlaw also known as a cyberpunk. All right, let's check it out. 2-minute and 59-second trailer. So this is animated, so I like good animated stuff because it really gives you the opportunity, like when it's written well and everything. Anime is just a great, animated stuff is able to do things that live action isn't able to do. So if it's done right, it's awesome. Where chrome exceeds the flesh. Okay. Whoa! So I play the game, and I love the world created by the game, and there was novels and a comic book and an old movie in the past that Keanu Reeves was in, and then he was also in the game. So these nuggets are wild. Okay, so this is in Japanese. You have to become an elite and reach the top floor at Arasaka Tower. What the heck just happened? Okay, so it's based on the world created by Cyberpunk 77. Give me a chance, I'll make it worth your time. So the big thing is that people can augment themselves so they can move faster, stronger. People have computers in their bodies and they use them to interact with like electronic devices around the world. Big thing is that in the game you can hack into people's computers that are in their brains and kill them, knock them out, shock them, do all kinds of cool combat stuff related to that. Hacking is a big deal in the game, and I do love it. So it would be cool to see that in a narrative-driven story. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so obviously not for kids. Edge running. Put the cyber into the punk. So, I'm not going to go back and show it, but there was a character that we did see who was a little bit exposed, covered up a little bit, but, not for kids. I don't think it'll have true nudity, but obviously a little bit of sensuality. This guy with multiple eyes, apparently he's the bad guy. I will say this trailer is very hectic. Like, I'm watching it and it's not showing me like the story, which is fine, but it's just jumping around. I don't know if I like how the trailer is being made here. I'm like looking at this and it's like, okay, so he's super fast. Then there's an explosion. That's a cool thing in the game too, is people can call each other with the computers in their brains. I think that, I don't know, I'm excited for this series because I like the world it's in, but this trailer is not making me, it's not really catching my thing here because it's really sporadic. It's very long too. Why is this trailer so long? Tip him on his way out. Interesting. Okay, so let me see what the people in the comments said, because I'm kind of, I don't know, I can see where this might split people up just because the trailer is really, it's not, I don't know, it's like jumping in between images and imagery, and I'm like, what is going on here? Let's see. I really wish the cyberpunk genre in anime made a comeback. We haven't had many cyberpunk anime since the late 80s and early 90s. If this does well, I just hope the studio takes notice and animate more of these. Thank you very much for the likes. Okay, let me see. Big game adaptations to anime series. Netflix has been working with the best animation studios. Hopefully Tekken and Cyberpunk is worth watching. Cyberpunk, Edgerunners, Stellan. Wait, why? Why? But it's actually in the description. I don't understand. I hope the show is a straight up hit. I hope people love it, and I hope it encourages people to continue telling stories in the Cyberpunk 2077 world, as long as they remain true to the world that CD Projekt Red built. I was one of the lucky guys to play the game without any glitches. That's me too, and I have to admit that it is one of my favorite games of all time. That's me too. The story of V and the people around him is just incredible. CD Projekt Red did an amazing job, and it's a shame the game turned out the way it did. But I was extremely excited to hear about this show, and I hope it encourages people to continue delving into the world of Night City. I hope the show ends up being the next Arcane. That show was absolutely incredible, and I'd never even played League of Legends. Okay, so basically this thing sums up my thoughts, but I don't know if I liked the trailer so much, especially, I know Staff Sergeant Matt, you're watching this. What did you think of the trailer? It kind of jumps around a lot. There's some weird imagery. I'd like to see, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to show that again. I'd like to see more of kind of what's up, showcase some more stuff without, I feel like I'm almost having a seizure here watching this, but anyway. We're going to move forward here because we are taking up quite a bit of time. But yeah, Staff Sergeant Matt, if you have thoughts on that trailer, let me know in the chat. Otherwise, we're going to continue on. Yeah, I know, it did. It looked confusing. But I will tell you that it's obviously just showing snapshots of different scenes, so I wouldn't hold it against the show, but the trailer itself was weird. That was hard to follow. If you didn't already know the genre and hadn't heard of Cyberpunk, you may not. Yeah, but I think that the show has an opportunity to be something great if the writing is good. Because CD Projekt Red does really great writing in a lot of its stuff, and it's a video game company, but it does really good stories, so I hope that their writing is good. So, anyway, we're going to continue on with something. So we were just looking at something futuristic, now we're going to go back into the past. We are watching the trailer for Medieval. Official HD trailer, starring Ben Foster and Michael Caine, only in theaters 9/9/22. September 9th, 2022. Watch the official trailer for The Avenue's new epic, and this is coming at us from the Avenue_film. Like it. The Avenue's new epic action film, Medieval, where one warrior liberates his country and becomes a legend, starring Ben Foster, Sophie Lowe, whatever, all these people, and Michael Caine. I want to see who Michael Caine plays. Let's check it out. We got a 2-minute, 25-second trailer. Alright. By the way, this guy, I just recently saw him in something, and there's something called, it's named after some German guy. It's like something Baumhoff syndrome or something. It's like when you learn about it's like when you learn a new piece of information about a thing, and then you start to see that information everywhere. Like if I said to you, have you seen those stickers that people put on the backs of their cars that say this thing? I don't know, And then all of a sudden you drive to work the next day and you see like 10 of them on cars. It's like that. So I saw a movie with him in it, and now I see him everywhere. But Ben Foster, great actor. Let's continue on. Medieval.
Power. Tyranny. Violence. Europe was engulfed in war, plague, and famine.
There's Michael Caine. I want to see what he does. Does he fight? Is he a warrior?
I need your help. Catherine is the last chance to help this kingdom.
Okay. Inspired by true events, okay.
France. You must unite Europe.
Wait.
Her uncle is the king of France.
Her uncle is the king of France. Okay, so is this during the war between England and France, I wonder? It doesn't...
Kidnapping her is the only way. We don't kidnap women. The king's rules are God's rules.
So is Michael Caine the king? Interesting. Let's see.
You're not letting me go.
I need you alive. We'll be close. I need to find her.
Oh, wow. This guy is a great actor. He played in... One second, I gotta go back so I can see him. He played in the... I know this is taking time, but he played in The Watchmen. He's a really great actor. I've seen him in some other stuff. He's really good. Okay. He was also in The Crown, so one man.
We're gonna find him. Why? Because I trained him. Tomorrow, she will be yours. You must protect her.
Will command the fate. Is it of a nation or of the world? Of an empire, okay.
Whatever it takes. I will burn every tree in the forest.
He cannot be allowed to get Catherine.
It is true. I'm. If anybody kidnapped my daughter, I would burn this city to the ground to find her. So, okay, Ben Foster obviously takes some eye damage there. I don't know Sophie Lowe. I know Matthew Good. I know Michael Caine. And the other actor. I saw another one I saw.
But for your cause, and that is a good death.
I love the fact that you see that weapon he uses. I want to show you guys this. This is pretty cool. So you see this weapon. Just wait, where is it? So this weapon he uses, you see it there? It's a sword on the back end. And each of these things is a blade, so he can still cut with it. But then those little grooves is so that way when you swing the weapon, sword, he can catch the swords with it, and then they would twist, and it would snap swords. They were called sword breakers. It was really cool. Medieval. We're going medieval, boys. Yeah, I would not want to be on the receiving end of that cavalry charge. Alright, September 9th in theaters. I don't know, I don't think I'm going to go see it, but it looks good. Maybe I'll watch it when it comes out on a streaming service or something. Oh, look at this! The Floofy Bunny, has joined the Action Pack. Great to have you, Floofy Bunny. Hello, what's going on? We're checking out the comments section here of the video. We really need more high-production medieval-type movies. Very difficult to do. Ironclad back in 2011 did it right with a very low budget, but they made it right. I hope this one doesn't flop. Medieval is my jam, but this has, like every trope in the book, still going to watch it, but I don't know. How's everyone doing? I'm doing great. Staff Sergeant Matt, how are you doing today? Still with us? Let's see. I'm so freaking excited to find out the release date for this. September 9th. I don't know. I've been studying The Invincible for years now, despite the fact that this will not be 100% historically accurate. Come on. Which period movie is... Wait, The Invincible Jan Žižka. I guess that's the person who it's based off of. I fully intend to enjoy it, because this will bring his name out there to a much wider audience than the Czech Republic. He is one of the greatest men to have ever lived. A hero who never lost a battle he led. Then read Ceaseless Night, writer Andros Sapkowski, creator of The Witcher. Oh, okay. I need your thoughts on Jeepers Creepers. Jeepers Creepers 4, Jeepers Creepers Reborn is coming out this year. Don't know if you've heard anything on the movie, but all I gotta say is, wow, what... Oh, man. So I'll have to check it out. I haven't seen Jeepers Creepers since the second one. I don't imagine, you know, it seems like it would be a little long in the tooth for the fourth, to be on the fourth one. Okay, producers, we need a good name for this show. Any ideas? Intern, what kind of show is this again? Producers, a medieval... You're a genius. The trailer was released. Okay, so I can check it out after we're done with the stream. Like I'll kind of end the stream and then maybe we can look at it just because you requested it. But I gotta finish. I got one more trailer and then we'll do that. I'll stay on and we'll do that, and then I'll cut that part out of this when I release it on YouTube. But make sure to go subscribe to me over on YouTube as well because I do movie and video game reviews over there. Okay, but we are gonna move on. Okay, so we got the last one here, and man, we're taking a long time. I'm sorry, guys. This usually I'm done by now. So there's an ad, so I'm waiting for the ad to end, and then we're gonna go on to the last trailer of the day. And then if you really want me to check it out, I will check out Jeepers Creepers 4. I need your thoughts on Jeepers Creepers. Jeepers Creepers 4 or Jeepers Creepers Reborn. Yeah, I'll check out Jeepers Creepers 4 trailer if you want to. But for now, we are watching the trailer for One Way. Official trailer. 2022 Machine Gun Kelly Storm Reid. I don't know who that is, but Kevin Bacon I do know. And, excuse me. What is this? Later. They're coming at us from IGN. I'm going to like the video. Check out the trailer for One Way, an upcoming action and thriller movie starring Coulson Baker, Machine Gun Kelly, Storm Reid, all these other people. After stealing from the biggest mob boss in town, Freddy is badly wounded and on the run with a one-way ticket to salvage what is left of his crime-ridden life for one last shot at redemption with his family. Okay. It's written by Ben Conway, who I don't know by name, but let's check it out. We got a 2-minute, 14-second trailer. Oh, okay, yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Okay, so let's see this here. You know, they keep cutting it to make it look like he's running fast, but he's not running that fast.
I'm in trouble.
You stole from me, Freddy.
Sabin Films.
Freddy? What's the plan, man? I got the money. I gotta think, man.
Okay, so obviously heist film. Well, I mean, I guess he stole away.
A bad shot.
Because I'm the only one that can help you, am I right? What time did you get in?
He was in the movie Bright as well. Okay, here we go. Kevin Bacon is the dad. Okay.
You need to come back. You made a big mistake.
Chrissy, I need to get the money to my daughter.
Okay.
We already got Mac. Mac won't be enough.
What the heck?
How much blood have you lost?
They're just killing everybody, huh?
You a gangster, why you wanna buy us?
Wasn't my intention initially.
Are you a cop? You assume you know what I want.
Are we gonna have a problem?
Okay. So we got an all-star cast here. I don't think that Machine Gun Kelly, I've never listened to any of his music, but I don't think he's like the greatest actor. But the other actors like look really good.
And he's gonna get us where we need to go. Let's do this thing.
Get him and bring him here.
Listen to me, man. I'm telling you, they're on me. Just get to the station. Don't answer the phone for nobody.
Does the whole thing take place on the bus?
Stop.
We're gonna be real gentle.
Damn.
Kevin Bacon, man.
You need to come back. Or I could pay Christine and Lily a visit.
You still got the money? I wish things didn't have to go down like this.
Yeah, I don't imagine that a person with the name Machine Gun Kelly would have great music.
They want blood.
So it seems like the whole thing takes place on that bus, so that'll be interesting. It's on digital and on demand September 2nd, also in 6th. Oh, okay, well, I will tell you, the movie isn't coming out in theaters, except select theaters, so that's interesting. And being released on demand at the same time. Cool of them to post the full movie out like this. Most trailers nowadays, yeah, you can definitely see kind of where the story goes. Hope he's not driving a Greyhound. Oh, are you taking a trip anytime soon? That is a Sunways. I don't know what Sunways is, but what bad chemistry Coulson and Travis will have. Interested to see what... Imagine watching this and being like, wow, what a great movie. Yeah, okay, everybody seems to be basically crapping on this movie here. Imagine watching this and being like, wow, what a great movie. Wow, the makeup for Megan Fox and Travis Baker looks great. Prosthetics department really knocked it out of the park. Christopher Mateo might make this movie watchable. She's amazing. Straight to DVD. That's exactly what I was saying. Straight to DVD. When the rap career and rock career is over... This movie has Drea, Phil, and Bacon. I'm sold. The cast and director that picked MGK needs to be expelled from Hollywood. Oh my lord! Everyone is gonna crowd him just like they do his music. Okay, interesting. All right, awesome. So this has been One Way official trailer coming out September 2nd, straight to streaming services. So Kevin Bacon doesn't really need the money. It's probably just a little interesting project he's involved in just because whatever. But anyway. Okay, so that's all I've got today, guys. So I am going to... See, this is why you guys should go follow me over on Twitch. Because after this, the Floofy Bunny has asked me to watch one more trailer. And I am going to watch that trailer. But if you're watching this on YouTube, you're not going to be able to see it because I'm going to cut it out of the video. So check me out over on Twitch, guys. Okay, but that is all I've got. I do want to thank you all for watching. And, you know, for Floofy Bunny, there's going to be a 22-second... intermission here, and then I'm going to come back on and watch this other trailer that you're asking about. But for the purposes of exporting this to YouTube, we're going to do that little thing. But all the YouTube people watching this, I want to thank you all for watching, and just say God bless you all, and have a good night. And also thank you to Staff Sergeant Matt and the Floofy Bunny for watching the stream. Yeah, great. And then I will be back in after this short intermission. Alright, Floofy Bunny, I'm back. So yeah, I do YouTube as well, so check out the description below. Check out my YouTube if you're not already a subscriber over at Mike's After Extra Reviews on YouTube. And then, so basically I do the live streams every Sunday, and then I export them to YouTube, usually on Wednesday. So on Wednesday I'll cut this part out that we're doing now. So let's check it out. Jeepers Creepers. I think I've already actually seen the trailer for... I will honestly tell you, I think I have seen the trailer for this. I think. I don't know. Oh my god, that looks terrible. Yeah, awesome. Please do, because once we hit 500 subscribers, I'm giving away $250 and you can enter into the cash giveaway. And then actually, once I hit 100 followers over here on Twitch, I'm going to give away $50, so you can check that out. So I'm looking for it right now. Let's see. Screen Media, is this the one? What did you watch it on? Did you watch it on IGN? Because IGN tends to be the one, but this looks, I mean, it's not, it doesn't even, I don't even see an IGN trailer. So this looks like it's, I'm going to save that because I want to check that out. Yeah, this is, okay, so that is the one. So this is the one. Okay, let's check it out. We do have an ad. Yeah, I'm going to get copyright claimed by this ad, so I'm going to mute the ad. Jeepers Creepers, this says Jeepers Creepers 3. Jeepers Creepers 2 was like just a good place to end it. I think they did a good job, and then they should have stopped it. So, all right. Let's see what it says. Highly anticipated new chapter in the Jeepers Creepers franchise. Jeepers Creepers Reborn will come to audiences via 3-night fan premiere event offered exclusively through Fathom events nationwide. I'm trying to. It doesn't. Okay, well let's just check it out. So this Jeepers Creepers, if you don't know, Monster comes out. What is it? Every 29 years, isn't it? Something like it's every 29 years or every so many years for so many days. I forget how it goes. I haven't seen the movies in a long time, but the first and the second one were good. This one doesn't look like it's going to be. But let's check it out. All right, Creepy Crows. Every 23 years, yeah, for 20. Every 23 years, it awakens.
A local legend, right?
For 23 days,
Creeper
right?
comes back every 23 years.
Then what?
Okay, so now all of a sudden this is like a known thing. In the originals, nobody knew about it. And that was part of the reason why the characters were able to get kind of caught out. So, interesting. I did not see the third one, but maybe it explains how people know about it in the third one. I know in the second one, he actually caught it. So, to feed again. That's how he stays so thin, even though he eats whole people, is he just doesn't eat for 23 years.
Can't believe I let you drag me to this.
This
Okay.
is the Coachella of cosplay.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. That would be a perfect place for this guy to come out and kind of hide.
An escape room for two. Creeper theme.
Come on, you two.
Okay. So I'm not seeing anything crazy yet as far as it being like really bad or anything, although it's really... I don't know. The idea of it being like at a carnival, like a public place, I guess it works as far as being at a carnival, but I don't know if I'd like a movie where it's out at a carnival. Like the whole movie. Maybe if they walked through a carnival and it showed that he could hide in the crowd. It looks way better than the third. Okay, let's see.
We'll be out there in no time.
Okay, good. So they leave the carnival and go to someplace secluded. Because that's what I was saying. Like, I liked the first one because it was basically them trying to escape. And then the second one I liked because it was them in the bus. And they were trying to basically survive this monster continually attacking the bus. Okay, the third one I didn't see. And then this one, I guess they're going into a house. Wait, is this the house, though?
What the hell is that?
The worst fake blood effects.
The hell is
that? That is Kool-Aid is what that is. That's what that... Yeah, that's Kool-Aid. I don't know if you've ever seen blood, but that's Kool-Aid.
It's coming.
Okay. This year, evil is reborn. Okay, so a second ago you were really loud and he's close enough to you where you can hear his footsteps, so that means that he already heard you. He heard you going... Covering your mouth now isn't going to help you. Oh my god, that tells you everything you need to know about the movie right there. Look at how cheap this looks. Look at how cheap that looked, that little effect, I'm sorry. Okay, special 3-night fan event, September 19th, 20th, and 21st. There you go, that's what you really need to know. It's coming out in theaters for 3 days. Now, one thing I wanted to look at is, yeah, it doesn't look that great. Hey, you're the one that wanted to see it, this is all for you, man. One thing I did want to look at, though. Okay. I don't know how I feel about the way... I don't know how I feel about... Okay, so here's my problem with this. The first one, like I said, it was good because they were constantly getting into a different vehicle and driving away. It was a car chase scene, except he didn't have a car. Okay, the second one was really good because he couldn't get into the bus very easily, and they were trying to kind of fight him off. To keep him out of the bus, there was a barrier. I don't know how I cannot get behind the idea of him being in a house because there's no challenge. He should just be able to walk up and kill these people and just charge at them. There's nothing they can do. Well, one thing for sure, it can't be worse than Jeepers Creepers 3. First Jeepers Creepers is still one of my favorite horror movies. This definitely looks good enough to watch in theaters. I don't know about that. Nothing will beat the first Jeepers Creepers. He was almost like teasing the kids in the bus. Right, but the bus made it possible for him to do that in a realistic way that it wasn't terrible. I'm going to look at this. This looks interesting. But here they're just running through a house and he could easily just go in and kill him. Now, they could have made a prequel to the first movie exploring the story of the missing prom couple that disappeared 23 years prior to the first movie. Okay, the girl Derry found with her head sewed back together in the House of Pain. I think their story would have been interesting. The skin also looked very realistic. Are you talking about in the first movie the skin looked realistic? Because here I don't know. I don't know how realistic this looks. Like, this picture here does not give me high hopes. There's a reason that a lot of special effects are done in dark rooms.
It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, in the first and the second. Yeah, here it doesn't look like it's the most realistic. Yeah, I actually used to live in the area where the first one was filmed and loved it. This seems to have gotten away from the original storyline and the corny parts that made it so good and funny. I'm not sure I am a fan of the direction it's going. This is a different movie, not a sequel, but I'm pretty sure plenty of people will enjoy it. Interesting. Well, all right. So that's that. I mean, Jeepers Creepers 3. I would say that probably don't have to watch the movies after the first one. No, what the heck? You don't have to watch any other than the first and the second one. So, but that is what I've got today. So I do want to thank. It's like Child's Play series. They could have just left it at the second film. Yeah. But I do want to thank you for joining the Action Pack, the Floofy Bunny, and also, like I said, go and subscribe over on YouTube. This was a special one just for you, but I am going to leave it off here now. So you have a good night, and I do just want to say God bless you, and God bless you, and thank you for becoming part of my audience. So, all right.